And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Okay, today we're not talking about the dog's Meow. This is a horrible game. No one likes it. We've never played it. Am I doing the right thing here?
He's doing the opposite.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing the opposite. Anyway, that's what the dog's Meow is all about. It's about opposites, but it's about a lot of opposites. If I say, do this, you need to not do that. Does that make sense? It's a very interesting game. And I really mean that this time. So, let's take a look at it and then we'll tell you what we think. At the beginning of the game, you put out two of these cards on the table. We have one red and one blue, and then you're going to put cards around them. You're going to randomly draw them from a deck. So here I have the train, and then, let's see, above the train, I'll put the scooter, and then over here, I'll put the dog, and then below the dog, I will put the fish, over here, the horn, and at that point, I have I have to put out the opposites of each of those. So the opposite of the horn is the alarm clock. So I put that there. The opposite of the dog is the cat. And the opposite of the fish is the frog. Alright, very simple. What you have to do, remember in this game, is everything is opposite. You will have a bunch of these cards, and you will turn the card over. And you see it says write, name, and the card is red. So you need to do everything opposite. I don't look at the red card, I look at the blue card. I don't look at the right, I look at the left. I don't say the name, I say the sound. I don't say dog, I'm going to do the cat. So the correct answer for this card is meow. Did you follow that? Try it again. Above and sound. I don't look at red, I look at blue. I don't look up above, I look below. I don't make the sound, I say the name. So I don't say fish. The opposite of fish is frog. So the answer for this one is frog. Here, I have a blue card. So I look at the red. It says right. I look at the left. I say sound. I'm not going to say sound. I'm going to say the name. I don't want to say cat. The opposite of cat is dog. So the answer to this one is dog. What you do each turn is you simply turn a card over. Everyone does it. The first person to shout it out keeps the card. If you're wrong, then you're out. The first person to get 6 of these cards is the winner. Now I'm showing you the advanced version, and there's 4 other things in here. We have a duck and a rooster and a drum and a piano. And so you always make sure you put in opposites, and they can never be directly across from each other, the exact opposites. But other than that, it could be random. The basic game, you won't use this one. You just have one set out there. And so all the cards are looking at that. So the kids are only looking at the direction and then name or sound. And then the opposite of whatever that is. Adding the extra card just adds another level of confusion, I suppose. Alright, so the dog's Meow. I almost always prefer to play with the advanced game just because there's a lot more going on, but younger kids will enjoy the other game. But you really have to sit there and say, okay, not this, not this, not this. Someone who's faster is always going to beat someone who's slower. Faster to be able to figure things out. So what I found is when I play with some kids, I can just say, okay, it's your turn. What is it? And they think, woof. Think, fish. That they enjoy it that way. So you can play it either way. But let's see what my kids think of it. Amy, what do you think of the dog's Meow?
Well, it's kind of confusing sometimes because it's opposite. It's
opposite color, opposite direction, opposite thing, and opposite name or sound.
Yeah, because I'm not used to it. I'm always used to just not opposite.
So do you like it or not?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, next! Holly, what do you think of this game?
I like it because it's opposite, and it's fun when you opposite.
It's fun when you opposite. I've always thought that myself. Melody, what do you think? Is this Purple Day?
I like the game. It's kind of puzzling because everything is opposite. And also, it's kind of hard if you're playing with different levels because different kids are better than other kids.
Like I'm better than Melody. And that's not opposite. Alright. So 3 people like it, 4 people like it. It is fun, but it is convoluted. And some kids will have some struggles with that. But hey, that's educational.
Thanks for joining us today. For more written, audio, and video reviews, as well as the #1 board game podcast, check out the website at www.thedicetower.com. Until then, this is Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.